Steven Hill, JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a 2012-2013 NFL prediction of the NFC North. I'm going to break down that whole division, top to bottom, and let you know who's going to be the winners and losers in that division. Last year, we saw two teams, the Packers and also the Lions, really go in the playoffs and really make some noise. But the thing that I want to point out that this division got very good in the offseason. Pretty much the Bears picking up their very first #1 wide receiver that they've ever had in history in Brandon Marshall. He's rejoined Jay Cutler, and that offense looks very explosive in a couple of preseason games that I've seen so far. What I want to see is, can the Green Bay Packers continue to be the kings of that division, or with the Lions, Vikings, and Bears sneak up on those guys? But for the most part, this is a two-horse race between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. I like the Lions a lot, but their discipline, their lack of discipline thereof, really causes me concern with Ndamukong Suh and Fairley and those guys. They're a young group, they're a very talented group, but they lack the discipline. The biggest key for me for the Vikings, can Adrian Peterson stay healthy for a full season? Last year, he broke his kneecap. Pretty much, it ended the Vikings' chances of winning any more games for the rest of that season. I'm picking them to finish last in this division. Pretty much, it's self-explanatory about what they need to do. They're in full rebuilding mode, from the quarterback to the wide receiver to everybody on the team. Just a full rebuild mode. Third in this division, it hurts me to say this, but I'm picking the Detroit Lions to take a step back and actually end up third in this division, because I think that all that talent that they have, they don't have the core leaders that you need on a team to contend for a Super Bowl. Yes, you have Megatron. Yes, you have Matthew Stafford. But those guys aren't the guys that are going to get in your face and tell you what you need to do. I just don't see it on that team. I don't think they have enough leadership to guide them in the right direction. I think that they need to pick up another couple of running backs and a couple of key guys on defense, and that'll help them out in the long run. But right now, they're still young, and I think they're going to take a step back from that success that they had last year. I have finishing second in this division. I have the Green Bay Packers. I know the Green Bay Packers got better this offseason with the draft and getting the linebacker from USC. But what remains to be seen is, can this offense really take off like it did last year, and can they continue that progress? I know Jennings got a concussion on last week. It's just so many question marks by the Packers. Their defense last year was suspect. One of the worst defenses ever in the league history. Gave up a lot of points, but they also scored a lot of points. So that's why it made them look so superior to other teams. But I just don't believe that this defense is going to be able to hold up in this division with all this offense that they have. The Lions can put up 40. The Bears can put up 40. Even the Vikings can put up 30, 40 points a game. So I'm really worried about the Packers when it comes to that sense. And my #1 team out of this division that I'm picking to also make it to the NFC Championship game is the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears have Jay Cutler. They have Brandon Marshall. They have Devin Hester. They have a healthy defense. All they need is Brian Urlacher to come back from that knee surgery and play lights out. They have the recipe to get to the Super Bowl. They have the D that's not too old and it's not too young. They have a lot of vets like Julius Peppers and Charles Tillman on that squad, and Lance Briggs, Brian Urlacher, and their offense with Matt Forte back in the helm and Michael Bush running that rock. You're going to have your every weapon at your disposal of your Jay Cutler. There is no more excuses for Jay Cutler and Lovie Smith. I think he is on the hot seat, and if they fail to make an NFC Championship game, I think this will be his last year in Chicago. For that and more, you can check us out at JustMyPicks.com. You can also check us out on YouTube at JustMyPicks TV. You can also check us out on Twitter. Follow us at JustMyPicks. Check us out on the links. Hit the subscribe button for you. We really like you. We really want to know what you want, your comments, concerns, or any ideas you have for a future video. Check us out. Thank you very much.